Hello and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. Today I am going to be working on the latest vote, which is Magical Mama by Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club. So it's a nice small one, 42 by 42 centimetres. It is round drill, 34 colours, including a special, which is the 04. So I thought what I will do is I will show you how I prep my canvas. So first thing first, there is a very, very small overlap of glue. Now I am outside, so I need to make that clear that there could be outside noise, etc. Because today is meant to be the hottest day of the year so far, and therefore far too warm for me to sit in the snug to work. So the first thing I do is I find a washi tape. I tend to just use whatever I've got left over, or any free ones that I've got in previous Diamond Art Club kits, and it's just to stop that little bit of excess glue collecting dirt and dust and hair and all that sort of thing. So I work around in a circle on smaller paintings especially. I will do this all in one go. If it's really big, I may just do a section this sort of size and then repeat as I go further down. Hope that you're all okay. Thank you for joining me today. If you haven't already, please do consider liking and subscribing, all of the YouTube stuff. It really helps out my channel. It is Monday. Generally I don't work on a Monday, but this week it is the week before we go on holiday. I have every single friend that wants their nails doing in this week, so they can get theirs done before I go away. So 2 sets of nails today, so this may not be a full length video. I will do my best. I'd rather do 2 or 3 shorter ones than one big one, to be honest. Really pleased that this came out in the voting because I've had it for quite a while. It will be going into my granddaughter's bedroom, and for the first time ever for me on the Diamond Art Club canvas, 310 is not a black dot. It is actually a red C. The letter C. Never had anything other than black dots before, so that's quite. Had a busy weekend. Saturday went to the library with my daughter and granddaughter, signed up the granddaughter. I did manage to pick up 10 books because they were having a sale. So 10 books, it was 5 for £2. So I scrabbled around in my purse for cash and managed to pick up 10 books. Can never say no to a book sale. So I think I can probably do this in 4 rows. So I am going to do, I'm not going to tape up the whole 4 rows, literally just the first row. Now don't imagine that this will take me very long to do at all. And then what I'm going to do is I'm then going to section these bits. Now when I'm working on a canvas, even if it's a small one like this, I tend to do at least the first row upside down. It just makes it easier. Oh, that tape didn't work very well. So let's do a half line there. I do have I have my Sam's Diamond Painting hoop, you know, that SH word, that I was kindly gifted from Penny at Carol Sparkles. You can order yours on her Etsy. The link is in the description box. But mainly I thought I would come on and I could probably do a handful of comments and stuff. So it's not very equal, is it? I've got a very small section there, but never mind. Doesn't have to be exact. So I am using the washi tape method. Washi tape can then go in there. This is ideal if I am going away, because I can put all my pens and stuff. I don't know if the tray will fit though. Oh, it might. Let's try it. Right, I need one of those out, so let's get that out. I don't think it'll do it. It's a bit tight. It will. No, it won't. So can't do that for an option, but everything else will fit in there. I've just pulled that off, so now I'm going to have to put it back on. I should do it later. Sorry, Penny. So what I am going to do is turn this around so that we can get to it, and then I will go over what I'm doing. So for me, normally I would start with this section here. Because I'm working upside down, it'll actually be this one. So, and then it will switch to the normal. I normally work from this side going across. So on this one, just want to see where my plastic is, because obviously this is an older canvas, it doesn't have the sectioned plastic. I haven't actually worked on a sectioned plastic one yet. So what I want is a nice clean, there we go, beautiful. So that's that bit done. Let's get my tray. Let's put all of that into there. I am going to do the rabbit, I think. So I'm going to use a cover minder and do a rabbit. So the plan was to get some filming done before I'm already set up for my client. So the plan was to do some filming before my client gets here. That is what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to turn this around. Now this table is a small round bistro table, so it's not very big. However, I have done large canvases on this table. I also have a very small little table next to it, which has got my it has got my storage on. So let's go through, make sure that that is in a position where you guys can see it. Yeah, we can work with that. I can zoom in. So I always like to have enough room that I can put my tray so it doesn't stick. So let's get the first colours out. I am going to go onto YouTube and get my, let's go on to comment. Go down to the last time I marked a comment off. So if you haven't noticed before, I do tend to mark comments. So I give them a like when I've seen them, and I then give them a love heart if I've read them out on YouTube. This is going to be tricky, so for the time being I'm going to put my storage up there. I don't have any extras, it's not a massive kit, so I'm using bottle storage. I think this is a 42 bottle case, 2, 4, 6, 7, yeah it is, so 42 bottles. I'm using the pink XL cook tray with bling. I am using one of my poly foam pens, and I'm going to start first off with the 310, because I always start with 310 when it's a Monday Mazzano. So I hope that you're all well. What are you doing if you're in the UK today? What are you doing today? I am not looking forward to doing acrylic nails in this heat, but I also can't cancel them because I haven't got any time to put them back in. I'm also doing extra jobs, a couple of extra jobs this week as well for the cleaning job, so it is very busy. We took a trip to see family yesterday in Essex. and didn't get as much done at the weekend as I hoped, just because it was so hot. But I am halfway on Wishing Tree now. So I thought for this video today, let's get this one started. That way, if you are new, you can see how I work on a canvas. And why I put washi tape around the edges. And it is just literally, I've got 2 dogs and I very often do work outside because I like to be outside. So with that, like where I'm sitting right now, I'm under a bunch of conifers. So if I didn't protect that sticky bit, it would be covered in little bugs or conifer leaves, needles, whatever you call them. Lovely siren in the background there. So I'm not going to faff too much. I'm going to go straight into what I'm doing. There will not be a live this Friday because we are going on holiday on Saturday. There will also possibly not be a live the Friday after that either. We're actually going away until a week on Monday, so I don't really want to be. I mean, I don't mind filming in the caravan and then posting it up, but I don't particularly enjoy doing lives. So you will have to wait until we get back, and of course I will then be embarking on the prep for #DIYDP November 24. Where has this year gone? I'm also waiting for a delivery from Diamond Art Club. So first comment is from the lovely Betsy McLeod. She says, needed something colourful to do, so I pulled out a Reagan Kubikek girly girl from Dreamer Designs, and I'm presently doing angel wings as I sit before a couple of fans in Southern California, which is quite warm but not too bad, about 80 degrees. Love your videos. Bless her. Betsy is a long time subscriber. I will say that all comments currently, Betsy's comment is from 2 weeks ago, so that's how far behind I am. So I just thought today, if I can get a handful done, and then I can take a break while I do the first set of nails, and then I can possibly film an unboxing as well, and that will keep things going for most of this week. Next up we have Diamonds Desert 2023, the lovely Louise. Now I did comment on this at the time as well. You know, usually if it's something that needs highlighting, I will answer immediately. So basically she said, hi Sam, just saw on Etsy someone else selling blinged up trays. She did, bless her, send me the link and a picture on Etsy for me to go and have a look. I did have a look. Now it is from Diamond Painting Anonymous. She's quite well known. However, they use glitter. They're not using AB drills, so I'm safe. I can still say that I'm the first person to offer blinged up trays using ABs. And I wanted to make sure it was something, I wanted to do something with the leftover drills. So you know me, I like to recycle. So yes, I am also setting them in resin just because it's stronger than using a glue, and for me less messy. Right, that's all my 310 done, but thank you, Louise. We then have Kelly. Kelly says, I can't wait to get an XL tray in pink with the bling. I will have to set an alarm for the release time. Bless her. Kelly was actually the first person to order the new blinged up tray. She was very, very quick, so hers is on her way. Very busy time last week, and this weekend we've had an absolute nightmare. We've changed internet provider and can't get the printer to connect, so I don't know if it's because we've got such an old printer. So I'm slightly concerned now that I'm going to have to buy a new printer, which is not what I wanted to be doing. Currently I've only got one order to do, so if it comes to it I will just get Royal Mail to print it off for me, so it's fine. But you're welcome, Kelly. And then we've got Tammy Hyler. She just gave me a love heart, thank you. Then we have 20101946 Iffy. She said, you're competing with Katia. She yawns her way through every video she does. It's very contagious when someone else yawns. I was really bad, wasn't I? And like, I could sit there and edit it all out, but I haven't got time for that. I do minimal editing on my videos. I was just really tired that day. I actually don't feel too bad today, considering I've had a busy weekend, and I fully intend on doing as little as possible other than doing nails today. I have 2 jobs and nails to do tomorrow. I've got a gel polish to do for one of my clients with the cleaning job, so I'm going to do her job and then do the nails straight after, and then I've got another person coming here Wednesday. I've got 4 jobs to do. 4. You see, I say yes at the time, I always regret it, because then I start looking at how long it's going to take me and I'm like, oh, but never mind, I'll get there. Cat Gifford 8977, this is on Serafina. So she put, I love this canvas, I also have this one. It reminds me of 2 of my sisters and I. Same, absolute same. Colours are so pretty. Are you going to add any other specials? No, I didn't add anything else in. I didn't feel like it needed it. It was really pretty, came out beautifully. The colours are gorgeous. So if you have got it in your kit, I highly recommend doing that one. I really enjoyed it, and once I got going, it actually didn't take too long. God knows how long this one's going to take. So I am going to be hopefully doing a second whip video this week, and we'll do another vote for another round one, because I don't think this is going to take me very long. I may need to kit up though to do it. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, it's not going to happen this week, is it? So the odds are I'm going to take this on holiday with me along with Wishing Tree, and I'll probably get them both done. The other option would be to not take them on holiday and just take my my conversion, but I want to get these done, so possibly not. Maybe I could work on my conversion for a bit, even if just do a row, and then I can choose a new canvas if I get this one done. That's probably a better idea. I might do that. I might do that. But thank you for your comment. She also says colours are so pretty. They are. I have to say they are beautiful. We then have some emojis from Sarah Morris. Thank you, Sarah. And then quite a long comment from the lovely Dotty Diva. Let's see what it says. So Billy says, I love that you read the comments. Oh, bless you. It wasn't my idea. I totally copied it from Rebecca at Admiral Zest, because obviously that's who I was watching when I first started. So I just don't like to do it on every video, you know. I like to have a little bit of why can I not find this symbol? Isn't it awful when you start a canvas and you don't know where all your symbols are, so it takes you a bit of time. I have to say this section's very blocky, so I don't think it will take me too long. So she says, your painting is looking wonderful. I don't have any from that artist. Your new logo is so cool. Congratulations. Thank you. She's saying about the lovely cat logo I now have. She said, I'm working on 3 canvases down on the farm for Oz in August. Oh, is that, I'm trying to think who was doing that one. Crafting with Shay, isn't it? Doing the Oz in August. A Pirate's Life for me for a Cheryl Baker event, and Mushroom Dragon, just because I don't want to work on the other 2 too fast. I do that. I do that all the time. It's like I'll have a canvas and I won't want to go through it too quickly, so I'll pull out another one to break it up a bit, just to make it last a bit longer. So that I've just got this one started, and then I'm halfway through wishing tree, so now I'm wondering if I need a third one to take. Maybe I'll just pick another canvas out of one I've got kitted up rather than doing a vote for it. I can vote when we get back, and then I can just pick another canvas to take. Actually, I'll moan like hell if I take too many. I'll get these in. I am using a 6 multi-placer today. Both have double-sided tape in. Although I do enjoy using the pen from Diamond Art Club. Billy also says, I work my canvas at middle and work what's in my lap. Then when I'm done, I turn around and work from middle to end. I photocopy the legend before kit up, so if it's a big canvas I can see, print out the legend and don't have to find it on the canvas. Hugs, Billy. Right, so that's interesting. My head will not allow me to start anywhere else other than the corner. It just, I can't deal. I certainly cannot deal when people section it off with cover papers and then pull off a section wherever they feel like. No. No, can't be done. It has to be neat and orderly, and it has to be exact rows as well. Otherwise I know you get problems then sometimes because you get a line, but I'd rather have that than work willy-nilly. I can't do it. Messes with my head. I also can't work having a drilled area in my lap. I don't like leaning on the drills, so I always start from the top and work. So the only exception is when I'm doing this first row. First row I usually do upside down. I mean, it's not really necessary on this one. I could have done it without, but it's just habit now. And we build these habits and then we find it really hard to break them. The only reason, I also love cover papers, and I've got loads of cover papers from the lovely Penny at Cow Sparkles, but I can't use them if I'm going away in the caravan, because I leave the canvas in the awning, and of course then it gets a bit damp in the early hours and then the cover papers curl. So has to be, if I'm going to take it away, it's got to be sectioned washi tape for it to work. But thank you for your comment, Billy. And then a comment from Kelly Ripper. She says, love this canvas, have to have it, notify me when back in stock. It is a good one. Emoji from this 15248. Villica, hello Villica. She says, love the new trays and will surely order. Oh, bless you. And then another from Kelly. She said, cannot wait to get my tray. Nicole Couture, she came in, so this is on the voting for this canvas, and I said that I was going to put in Lead Me Tonight by Yume Art, and I said I haven't done one by Yume Art, and she very kindly pointed out that Wishing Tree is also by Yume Art, so I have, but Lead Me Tonight is very much more the style that I associate with. I didn't even know Wishing Tree was by her. So thank you for pointing that out, Nicole. Always helpful. She said she's my favourite. With that said, I pick Magical Mama. Well, thank you, Nicole. As you can see, we're on it. Catherine Mola, she picked the Yume Art, so Lead Me Tonight. Vanessa Hints, well, hi Vanessa, she said Lead Me Tonight as well. I'm just giving all of these a tick. Betsy voted for Lead Me Tonight. Diamonds Desert, she voted for Magical Mama. Yesenia, she voted for the Jasmine Beckett Griffiths canvas, which was Faces of Fairy. I don't know when I'm ever going to get around to getting that one done. It's one of my longest standing kitted up canvas, literally longest standing, like since I started. It's 2 years. Billy again, she said, let me just get this up. She said, your painting turned out beautiful. I don't have any of her paintings. Gorgeous. Love the colours. Lead Me Tonight is my pick. Hugs Billy. Lead Me Tonight for Peaches and Diamonds too. City Cat Crafter, she voted for Magical Mama. So I think with the votes that I had, including the ones that I had by email as well, because I do get email votes as well, Magical Mama just pipped the post by one. So hence why I'm doing it. So what I might do is I may pull out Faces of Fairy as well and take that with me, because it's been in the voting quite a few times and no one's ever really voted for it. So do you know what? I'm going to pull that one out and take it with me because it's also around. And then I can do a square drill vote when I get back. How's that sound? But thank you very much to everybody who took the time to vote. It's very much appreciated. And then the next lot of comments are on Whip and Chat Wishing Tree. And I did say it was going to be a touch of spirituality on that video, which went down very well. Thank you to everyone who commented. So let's get a few of those out the way. And then I will stop there because I do need to get ready for this client coming. So first of all, Busy Lizzie, she says there are studies that shows the environment, trees, plants and flowers are good for human mental health. In specific occasions, physical self too. It's true that trees play an important role as they give us oxygen, and it's important for people to understand cutting down the trees can limit human lifespan unless we take control ASAP with our lives and either try and promote tree health to humans and to plant more in order to replace the trees that have been cut down. It's a very good point, Lizzie, and I do think, you know, a lot of forestry commissions now will actively plant trees to rebuild areas that they've used, which is good. I think we are, as a whole, as a planet, much more aware of what we were doing, but it's a very valid point, so thank you for commenting. I do love me a tree. Let's get that in. Kelly says, I've been very connected to fairies and crystals since I was a teenager. I also only buy canvases that speak to me. Same. You know, it's too easy, isn't it? Too easy to pick a canvas and go, oh, well, I quite like that one. I quite like that one. It has to be at least one out of the two has to be a number one. It's a must-have. Along with the last canvas that I bought that was a must-have, I had to have it, and it's the first time I've ever bought just one. First time ever. But there you go. It did talk to me. And I do a lot of paintings with green in, and I've always said, like I said before, I've always said green's not my favourite colour. But I do love being outdoors. Okay, Betsy McLeod. She says, I could listen to you for hours. It makes me think about things from a different direction, looking from a different angle, a different perspective. I need that in my life. Love you. Oh, thank you, Betsy. Love you too. It's I think that's the thing, isn't it? It's always having a different perspective. That's what makes sharing fun. That's what makes humans so interesting, because we all have different views. Oh, I do like this colour, but let me get rid of that random orange drill. This is really nice. I actually slept in the house last night because my son stayed over, so he had the summer house. It's so hot upstairs, so not looking forward to tonight, I'm not gonna lie. certainly not looking forward to doing 2 sets of nails either, because acrylic sets faster in hot weather. So let me get the single ones. Okay. Dotty Diva said, I love your thoughts. I'm right there with you. Thanks for sharing your views and thoughts. Hugs, Billy. You're welcome. Tamish said, I agree 100%. Jambil with her emojis. Thank you. And then Diamond Painting Madness. She said, I had a kind of awakening when I did a pilgrimage on Camino Frances in Spain. Didn't expect it at all. But there are so much more spirituality along that old pilgrimage. For me, it's not about questions. It's much more a higher acceptance without questions of the universe and the power from it and my place and role in it. It was very interesting to listen to your beliefs. Thanks for sharing. And the diamond painting is beautiful. Oh, you're very welcome. Like literally tip of the iceberg. Literally what I spoke about, tip of the iceberg. But it is, I don't think I'd ever reach a point where I wouldn't question. I'm very much a why person, definitely. And that's what I enjoy, because questioning then leads to research, to education, and I'm always up for that. Oh, I've got a very slidey bit on that canvas. Just in case you didn't know, if you do get a slidey bit where your drill just seems to scoot off, it's usually just a patch of uncured resin. If you do get a large section that seems quite slidey, try uncovering the diamond painting for a few hours and just see if the glue will cure. It's very, you see what I mean? Look at that, just landed on my painting. I mean, hopefully they won't land on me on the unglued bit. I think we've got time for one more. Cheryl, beautiful picture. I've had this in my wish list for a while, but it's been sold out. I may have to go on a D-Stash group and find it. My vote is for Magical Mama. Not a problem, Cheryl. Thank you for commenting. And I'm really pleased you all picked this one, because it's a nice little one. I can sit outside and do this one. So there is very much a chance that I will finish this one before I finish Wishing Tree. Because now today it's going to be on this table, at least until later when the sun comes round. So I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please do, if you can, take the time to like the video, because that helps it get suggested to more people. Give me a comment, you know, tell me what you're up to, tell me what you're working on, tell me what you'd like to see, and please do consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. It all helps my little channel grow. So I wish you all the best. Have a fabulous day, everybody, and it is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.